That's gettingcrafty.net. Give me a second here. You would not believe the afternoon. Actually, you might. I think it's just one of those things that I look at my life and I'm like, of course, this is what's happening. Of course it is. Let me hit here. I this morning went to take a shower. I take a cold shower before I go work out. And it's kind of funny. Let me see here if I can get this to exit out. Awesome. And so the hose that holds our shower head busted and like water was flying everywhere. And I was like, okay, so what a cold shower this is. And then this evening I went and got new shower head, like doohickey, and went to install it and the pipe came out of the wall. So that's the kind of thing. And I was needing to take a shower before I went live. So I grabbed all of my supplies and ran up and took a shower in my girls' shower. And let me tell you, it's not the same. And I have a tiny shower, but they have a lot of stuff in theirs. Three teenagers can accumulate a lot. Let's just be clear, a lot. Let's go ahead and pop on and see how this is on YouTube and Facebook. So if you guys are joining us live, can you go ahead and comment where you are joining us from? I'm perfectly fine. I just am fighting allergies and we bay these allergies. Let's go ahead and pop on and see how, there you go. I see some people popping on to the different channels and I'm so grateful that you are, I'm trying to multitask. You know, it's really not as easy as you would think. And if you were with me right now, this is exactly what I'm like, just so you know. I even went and found a really cute summer dress to wear in honor of our Getting Crafty cruise that's coming up. And I'm so excited about it. I'm so grateful for the many people that are asking if they can still participate. Hopefully we're catching you guys and we can answer any questions that you may have. I'm going to tell you all about it. Make sure you know what it's all about. It's coming up August 18th through the 22nd. It's a 5-day cruise in, oh, there you are. And then sharing, because sharing is caring. If you guys are catching this, please share. Sharing is caring and it's free. And such a blessing to us when we work from home. It really is all about I have no idea what that I just did. There we go. Of course, my group is not here. People. I love that I don't have to be perfect for everybody. I can just be me. And it's a hot mess express just waiting for you. But I took a shower, so it looks like it's a clean hot mess. Look at that. There's no like blush. Gosh, that's a lot of pink that happens when you are scrubbing your face frantically. That's what happens. And so there we go. If you're commenting, I'm going to check right now and see where you guys are. I'm so grateful that people are joining us. Our upcoming cruise is an all-inclusive getaway vacation. It's amazing. And right now it's spring, so half the time it's cold and half the time it's warm here in Indiana. And I'm a California born and bred girl. I love California. It's where I grew up. I grew up in between two different major locations of Santa Maria, California and Montebello or East LA. That's kind of the area that I was. The church that my grandfather built over almost 90 years ago is still standing and being pastored by some of our family, which is pretty amazing in East Los Angeles, California. So there you go. The building that Papa built is still standing and building people into the Lord. So that's pretty cool. I've been with Stampin' Up, if you guys don't know, over 19 years now, and so grateful for this journey. And I thought we were going to book our family vacation, and a lot of people have been asking me for my retreats. So I'm pretty well known for our Getting Crafty retreats in Big Bear Lake, Pismo Beach, California, and I've done crafting cruises over the years, and nothing is better than an all-inclusive cruise because there's nothing we have to do. All we get to do is go and create and play, and that is what I needed in my life right now. So this all-inclusive cruise means that we don't have to think about cooking or cleaning or anything. Everything is done for us. We can leave our room, come back, and there's going to be little towels wrapped in little cute shapes, elephants, and all kinds of crazy things. If you've been on a cruise, where have you cruised to? comment and let me know. My favorite cruise is Alaska, but you want to talk about budget buster. That would kill everybody's budget. Hi, Megan. Hello, sister. I love you so much. It's so good to see you. So when you go on these cruises, you don't have to cook, you don't have to clean, you don't have to do any dishes, you don't have to worry about taking care of anybody else. It's all inclusive, which is really wonderful. One of our Getting Crafty members that are going to the cruise are bringing her 2 little boys, and her little boys can go into the like the kid event that they have all week long, so she doesn't even have to watch her kids. Like, she just gets to drop them off, and they have like a camp on the cruise ship, which is pretty amazing. Thankfully, my kids adore those 2 boys, and my girls are going to be swooping them up and keeping them out of there for a little while because they're kind of like their nephews. They've known this stamper for a long time. Monique is amazing, and her little boys are just the best. And so I love that a single mom is budgeting this in. So that's the other thing that's pretty amazing. So let me see here. We get to create all the time that we're on the ocean. So we'll get to wake up in the morning, and if you are running any businesses on the side, I will be doing, for those that are demonstrators or other businesses, I will be doing roundtables in the morning if you guys want to join me for breakfast. I love to get me, when I'm on vacation, I love getting smoked salmon. So smoked salmon or lox on my bagels with some cream cheese and tomato and capers and a little onion. So good. That's my favorite thing. I also love when I go on a crafting cruise that I can order weird stuff. So I've made my children try all kinds of crazy food while they've been on cruises with me. So they've enjoyed escargot. They have not enjoyed escargot. I like escargot. It's basically a num-num dipped in butter and garlic. So why not? But I didn't try an escargot until I was on a cruise. And I was like, oh, I like me some escargot. Who knew that snail tasted so good? So funny. And so I love the fact that I can order food and I don't have to eat it all and I don't have to clean the dishes. I'm telling you, I'm a mom, and that, because my kids come and go so much and I come and go, I volunteered to do the dishes as our chore. We split the chores in the house with my girls, and I do the chores, and it's nonstop. Now the rule was the kids were supposed to put their dishes into the dishwasher, and I just did the other stuff. That's not happening for my husband or the kids. So there is that. Gotta love that. There's a lot of, can you guys just do what we agreed on? Conversations. But that's kind of life, I think, if you have kids at all. So there is that. Or if you're married. I think that happens a lot with relationships in general. So there is that. We get to escape all of the stuff that's happening at home. So I'm really excited. My girls and I will be flying out a week before in order to prep for the crafting cruise and making sure everything is ready and lined up. We would be partnering with some of my Getting Crafty family that's out there who are going to help me make sure I have everything done. And we have die cuts, and they have all kinds of great stuff that are going to be going on the crafting cruise with us. You will be able to go there and you don't have to design. You don't have to pick anything. It's all going to be all inclusive. All you have to do is create. And you will be creating over 48 beautiful projects. So that's pretty amazing. And then we'll be connecting with one another. I really love the opportunity to be in a closed room and chatting with the ladies as we craft. It's kind of funny. Often if you're coming with a spouse, the spouse will pop in and just kind of hang out and be the guy in the room. People will come and go, and they'll go get a drink, whether it be a cocktail or a latte or a soda pop. They'll go get food because there's food 24/7 on a cruise, and you can just go pick from one of the many various areas that you want. What happens a lot is my kids will send text. I'll send a text to my kids. Hey, can you go get mommy a latte with her latte card? And they're like, okay. And so they do that for me. Let me see. And creating with people, just taking time to close the door of life and then open it to conversation, to just find time to connect and have fun while creating. That's so old school. It's such a great old-fashioned thing to do, where women would gather around creating something, whether it be knitting, quilting, card making, paper crafting, cooking. My grandmother talked that they would get together back in the day in the Depression era, and they would clean the houses together so they'd had fellowship, and it made everything so much more fun. And that's what we get when we're creating together, which is really lovely. I love that so much. And then you get to you might know some of the friends there, but you might be making new friends, which is really awesome. And with the world of social media, we have people from all over the world that are interested in coming. And so that gives you an opportunity to keep in touch with people from all over the world. I have to tell you, some of my dearest friends are in England, in the UK, in Alaska, in Australia. And one of my girlfriends is in Adelaide, Australia. Others are in New Zealand. And so I really appreciate in Canada. Oh my gosh, I have so many wonderful friends that are all over the world, and it gives me that opportunity. Thanks. That is the one great thing about social media, don't you think? Is the ability to stay in touch, just like this. We're going to be able to stay in touch. And so I know I'm looking forward to relaxing, escaping all that's going on in my whole life right now, and instead going on a cruise and just being present without the burdens of life upon our back. So I really love that, and I would hope that you'd like to join us on that. I love that I don't need to take care of anybody. I will give you a little secret. My kids are older now. I don't need to do it all for them. So it's great because they don't want me to do it all for them either. And so if my husband's able to join us on the cruise, which was the original goal, my kids can bounce off and help him, and all of my kids will be there. And my girls will be rotating in as assistants. So if you've been to our crafting events before, whether it be my retreats abroad, my retreats on the cruise, my girls have always been an assistant on hand, and they're very knowledgeable with stamping. Plus, we're going to have some amazing people on there that are going to give demonstrations of techniques and tips and tricks and tutorials, so that when you're there, it's a full, all-inclusive, improving your stamping thing. And when you leave that cruise ship, you're going to be so freaking empowered. You're going to be so on point that it's awesome. So if you guys are here, comment and let me know who's joining us. I love seeing Megan here. Megan, when are we going to get together? Because I miss you. I do. Okay. So where are we going? So we're going to be, well, for myself, I'll be flying to California the week before to get everything ready with the girls. And then my husband and son are supposed to fly out and join us for the cruise. My husband and son will stay the week afterwards, and we're going to come back because we have college for the girls, and homeschooling has started by then. And so we'll be coming back home, and we'll be flying out of docking out of Long Beach, California. So there's some great parking all around that. You can leave like long-term parking, or you can get like an Uber to take you down, or a shuttle to take you down. It's really nice. And then we will come aboard. I will have a little gift for you. So the moment you come aboard and you find me, I have a gift that's waiting for you right away. It's a great way to start. I just love the idea of just like, here, this is how we start. I gotta drink a sip of water. Hold on. This last week, my throat swelled up because of the allergies. And so never have I had my tonsils become a problem, but this last week they were. So there is that. I'm okay. The doctor's like, it's just really bad allergy season. So, and it's not like I don't have a lot going on our plate right now. So that contributes to the chaos. So just a little bit, right? Just gotta love that. From Long Beach, California, you'll be coming aboard the ship. We have time to wait before they set sail. They make sure everybody is aboard. And then you get to wait in the meeting room that they'll have. They give you a tour of the whole ship, and they tell you what to do in case of anything that you need to do with a life vest or anything like that. Then you'll go to your room, and the first crafting session will be that night. You'll come in, and there's going to be a giant goodie bag with over $400 worth of products, over $450 worth of items inside waiting for you. It's all inclusive. You're going to have this gorgeous bag. You're going to have a full dock full of stuff. It's amazing. And did I mention there's still payments available for the cruise and the crafting portion? So that's a great option for you guys if you're interested in joining. And as we're recharging and connecting, often the ladies will have gone and gotten a little sip to bring with them. There will usually be a treat inside of your room, thanks to our amazing travel hostess and myself. She's an amazing travel agent, been doing this for 20 years, and a great woman, just a good friend. Holy cow, you can see my mess. I didn't even think. Look at that mess. There's all my messes, you guys. Oh, that's not. If I showed you the mess, you'd laugh. But Christy is a great travel agent. And if you've booked the cruise through her and I, you will have a great gift waiting for you in your room. And then you'll get to come in and we're going to create the first night right away. And there will be dinner. So we'll be sitting together for dinner if you want. If you don't want to sit with me and you're coming with family and you want to sit separate, I'm not going to be hurt, but we're welcome to have everybody join us, your spouse, your family. It's one big event, right? Like we're one big family when we're crafting together, and that's what I love. And then again, you're not needing to design anything. You come in and it's designed for you. And sorry. These are gorgeous, all-inclusive collections. So you'll walk away with these gorgeous packets of stuff that you've created that you can give away. And there's multiples of each item that you're creating. So you can, that often happens. I get told, hey, I really love this card. I don't want to give it away. Well, guess what? You'll have made 2 of these cards like so. And so you can choose to keep one, or you can choose to give one away, keep one, give both away, whatever you want. That's just an example. And with 48 projects, you're going to have a lot of fun creating, and you will get to accomplish everything as long as you go along with the class theme, which is really fun. So a lot of people like to do tweaking. Like one of the women that I absolutely love, Darlene, she never makes what I design. I'll show her what I design and she will flip it on its lid and do something amazing afterwards. And Darlene's really good at that. But that can be stressful for some people, and they don't always like to do that. Megan, I can't remember if you like to do that or not. I think you're more of a, let's just create what Jamie's doing for the first one, and then I think you like to play with the second one, if I remember correctly. Connecting with others is just such a great way. When's the last time you sat uninterrupted where you're on vacation, and we will have a view of the ocean as we are creating too? I mean, that's pretty amazing. We're going to have theme nights. Yes. So there will be, hi, nice to see you, girlfriend. Hey, Ms. Waka. Nice to see ya. And that's actually a line from something like Mrs. Waka, Mrs. Waka. Anyway, sorry. I don't even know what movie that was. It just came out. And so we have themed nights with prizes. There's going to bingo and crafting. So the bingo will be going on, and raffles with over $400 in prizes to go away, including new cut and embossed machines. And it's amazing. Yes, that's what it was. She's the rule follower, and Chris, her husband, does change everything. He's so cute. He comes in on his Harley with his beautiful wife on his back, you know, and he sits there and he sits with all of us ladies and he creates. And he's such a dude. Like he's a man's man, and then he's creating. I love it. And yet he's funny and sweet. So it's really good. Hi, Ruthie Roo. Nice to see you, boo. And so I just look forward to, if you guys are interested in this cruise and you want more information, right now is the time to ask, or follow up with a text to me. That's probably the quickest way to get an answer. Right now, especially, I know that if you guys haven't heard, my husband's health has been in decline. So getting on top of all of the communication can be challenging. So if you pop me a text, I am easily to, or a private message on, usually Instagram is easiest. Facebook gets muddled. Like it's hard to find the messages because they have my business page and my personal page, and then they have groups, and I lose all of the notifications. I can't seem to stay on it. When did I get so old? I don't know. It used to be easier, quite honestly. Let me see here. Again, I don't know about you, but life is kind of nuts. At least if you knew what's going on with my life, it's really nuts. So the idea of going aboard a ship and people are going to make my bed for me every day. People are going to put my towel and give me fresh towels every day. People are going to make little stuffed animals out of the towels on my bed. I don't know what joy that is in there, but there's so much joy in it. It makes me so happy. And I love giving treats and blessing you guys. So every crafting session, not only are we going to have a fun theme like moo-moos and a making, or other ones, which will be super fun, where there's prizes. So we'll have a dress up for dinner. We're going to choose the nicer dinners. And because it's all inclusive, we don't have to pay anything extra. It's awesome. And I encourage you, order the dessert. Just order the dessert, order the drink, order the food, order the appetizer. It's all included, and you don't have to finish it all. It seems wasteful, but you know what? Try the stuff that you haven't tried before. Go for it. I love it. I don't know, does that seem horrible? I often eat too much, but then I also am going to be the kind of person, because I've worked really hard on keeping my health up. I will be working out every morning. So when I wake up in the morning, I'm going to be doing a walk around the ship, make sure I get my steps in, and probably hit the weight room just a little bit. Then I will hit breakfast. I usually do a Bible study, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do it all this time, but you can join me if you want, and I'll have I just might do my devotion, and when I work out, I often put on some worship music. Not at my gym though. My gym, they actually do rock worship music, which is really fun, but not always. So, but when I work out, I like a high beat tempo, so it's not necessarily my hymns or anything, but I do like a lot of worship when I'm working out. So, sweating to Jesus or something. I don't know, like, right? Isn't that funny? And just sitting around a table with each other and talking, and there's not going to be like somebody knocking at our door asking us to do anything. Lately, you guys don't even know, I have to have my whole driveway ripped out and put back in because the concrete went bad. Who knew that concrete went bad? Not the company. The company's done this for years, and they're like, we do not understand how this has happened for you. It's never happened before. Never. And I'm the rule breaker. Chris and I are in the same boat. So with payment options, and there's 3 levels of suites that you can get. Christy's the one who's going to handle it. Recently, somebody just booked a cruise. They did it under themselves instead of me. The amount she paid is the same as what Christy could have gotten her. And it's really a bummer that worked out that way for the situation. But we have a ton of options. And Chrissy's been doing this so long, she knows to work it. We book under myself and Chrissy for a reason. It goes to the cruise line seeing what we need for our crafting space. So we get a room that I end up having to pay for that's reserved. And it has to be dictated by how many people are coming on the event with us. So that's really important to make sure we talk to Christy and myself to secure your spots. So it's easy. Christy can organize the flight. We have a lot of women who've gone on previous cruises and who are going on the current one who've talked about extending their time. Not on the cruise ship, but going on back to Catalina Island for a day or two, or going and traveling up and down the coast of California. And August is a wonderful time to be in California. It's not the hottest time of the year, which is ideal, right? Like, California can get a little hot. So, Catalina Island is one of my favorite islands to go to. It's actually really interesting. I was just talking to a guy who does archaeology as a educational background. He said that Catalina Island has the biggest finding of giants, their skulls have been found the highest on Catalina Island. Something I did not know, and I've been going to Catalina for years. My son, if he were born a girl, he would have been named Catalina. And actually, a good friend of mine, Jose, he's one of our fighters at the gym. His little girl, she's so cute, she toddles in, and her name is Catalina. So when I'm there, I'm getting her a little gift because I can't resist. There's amazing history in Catalina Island. The Wrigleys were at war with Zane Grey, and they had bells that they put at their home that go off to irritate the other, and it was aimed at that other mansion. It's crazy. And you can grab onto a little golf cart and to the whole island in a day, and we're there all day. And so while you're there, you're getting the whole vacation in Catalina. Get some ice cream, check out it's not the country club, it's this big round building. It might be the country club. It's not though. But it's famous there on the island. I'm a scuba diver and skydiver too, but that's not going to happen on this trip. But scuba diving, snorkeling, there's glass bottom boats, there's great walking, great eating and shopping. It's a beautiful, beautiful little island that's right there in California. It's right off of the Pacific coast. It's beautiful. So that's it for today, my friends. I'm looking forward to coming back starting next week to create with you. The truth is, with everything that's been going on with my husband, I've been overwhelmed. I just really have. And I had to... Casino! Kateri had this! That's it, Terry. I love you. It is the Catalina Island Casino, and it's beautiful inside. There's tons of boats. There's swimming. There's snorkeling, and it's huge. Like, you guys, this huge round building that's on its own, like on the side of the island. It's gorgeous. I love to hike, so if you guys want to go with me, you're welcome to go with me. You're welcome to explore on your own. It's one of the safest islands I could possibly imagine. Well, maybe not if you're Natalie. What was her name, Terry? Natalie, the actress that, you know, passed away. There's a whole drama tied to celebrities on Catalina Island. Anyway, so and then heading off to Ensenada. Ensenada is wonderful. Now, I'm going to teach you the art of haggling if you don't know. You never pay in Mexico what they're asking you. And I last time went with a bunch of women from Pennsylvania, and they didn't know what it was like to deal with Mexican markets. And so, Natalie Wood. Yes, that's it, girl. You are so good. Love you. She's always got my back, Terry does. Natalie Wood. If you guys like Natalie Wood and Catalina Island, lots of controversy. But I love Catalina. We weren't able to conceive for years, and I worked really hard, like 80 hours a week at my job. I was a branch manager for a large finance company, and I was the top sales in the nation. Surprise? No. And the youngest branch manager of the company's history. So my doctor prescribed going to Catalina Island and resting and not answering my phone. And guess what? We got my son. Look at that. So it happens a lot when you rest and relax, I guess. So I do, Ruthie Bear. Thank you so much. And with the payment options, we'd love to have everybody join us. I wish you can come, Ruthie. Can you talk to Marilyn and you guys can come as a girls' time? That would be great. I would love to connect with you girls again. I miss you. And so what's really funny is that Ruth lives in Santa Clarita, and one of my dearest friends from high school lives in Santa Clarita, and we know, my girlfriend and I know each other, and then she knows my girlfriend. It's so funny. The world is smaller than you could possibly imagine. And the high school's in Santa Maria, so how from Santa Maria we end up all over the place, and yet we're still connected is just wonderful. Actually, one of my girlfriends from high school, Teresa, is always talking about she's got family here in Indiana and coming out to Indiana. So if I can convince her and her husband and daughters, that would be really cool. Her husband was my neighbor growing up and a good friend. And then they ended up getting married, and I love that. I love it so much. So life takes you on a wild ride. And if you can build something that you look forward to, and I have to be honest, you guys know, not only is this my passion, this is my business. It supports my kids and I. It contributes to our family's budget. And with everything that's coming up and the potential changes that will be happening in our life, I really need to be intentional with everything I do. And so we have to arrange for her dialysis. Okay. Do you need me to help out with anything? Is she doing okay? I love her. We'll have to talk. Send me a text. Okay. So I would love to take you guys, just come aboard. We want to create with you. When you arrive, I'm going to have a gift for you in hand, personalized and beautiful. It's going to set the tone to such a wonderful trip. Then we're going to enjoy time in our room, getting set up, going to dinner, and then creating that night. I have a full itinerary all laid out with you. Your giant goodie bag will be at your first crafting session, and you get to take it to your room every night and bring it back. And you don't have to bring everything. I'll have it labeled of what you need for each day. So that really makes your life easier. And it's all inclusive. Everything's included. All of the cutting, die cutting, all of the creating is there. All you have to do is stamp and create and put it together. And it's fabulous. It's fabulous. And you're fabulous. And I'm excited to be together with you. This is going to be super cathartic depending on how life is at that time in August. No matter what, we're determined to do it. When my husband started having bigger health issues, we actually sat down as a family and decided what we're going to do. Like, are we going to go forward with this cruise? And we decided yes, we're not going to cancel. This is going to be an amazing opportunity. So I'm going to little blot right there. Sorry. And so it's just going to be one way or another. We're going to be there. And I'm just hoping that everybody's able to join us. But if not, you guys will be able to join us. And so spots are limited, and Chrissy is really working on keeping prices down for everybody. So if you're interested in going, get in touch with me. Chrissy and you will get to talk, and I'll make sure that she can get all the prices set for you with payments so that you're all ready to go. And then payments for the crafting portion. So there's 2 different payment systems that you need to do. So does anybody have any questions before I take off? It's kind of late. I came home after 3 hours at the gym. Yes, 3. I'm so proud of myself. It's so funny. You would think that this would be from the gym. The one on my leg is. But this is actually from walking into a television on the wall at our church. I do disabilities ministries, and so I work with the disabled. And so there was a thing, and I was talking to one of the people, and I walked right into it, and it gave me an gnarly little bruise right there. Matches my dress, though. Look at it. Like the yellow kind of matches. There you go. So 19 years of doing what I do and being the top in the world, and couldn't do it without you guys. Could not do it without you guys. We have made such an impact with our stamping and crafting. We've made an impact with hundreds and hundreds of foster kids. We've made an impact across the world with soldiers and deployed troops. We've made the impacts, and I'm really grateful for that. And this is going to be its own impact. It's going to be taking care of you and me and having fun and vacationing while we're also creating. So it's a 2-for-1. There you go. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Please text me. It may take me a day or 2 to get back to you. I mean, my phone's been blowing up with people just checking in with everything that's going on in our health system that's going on for my husband. But, and then a lot of people are asking about the cruise because they wanted to get in on their opportunities. So it's still happening. It's going to be amazing, and I look forward to seeing you. Yes, you. On the crafting cruise. It's not too late. Make sure you secure your spot. If you have any questions, check it out on my blog at gettingcrafty.net. That's gettingcrafty.net. Hold on, I've got to kill an ant. Oh, I hate ants. Oh, I missed it. I hate ants. Sorry. I have no idea what I was just going to say. Oh, you can check it out at my blog at gettingcrafty.net. There's information that hasn't changed that's on there. And actually prices are available now for you. So there is that. I have an ant in my room. There's something you can do about that. I actually need to get, there's a saw you can get that you can reach up. And I need to cut off a couple branches of my beautiful maple tree because that allows the ants to get into my house. Stupid ants. Beautiful tree though. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I came home. I took a 2.5 hour nap. Yes. I ate. I pulled the pipe out of my wall in my bathroom. Sure. Water everywhere. Yes, water everywhere. I grew up plumbing bathtubs with my dad. I did. And doing custom jacuzzi systems on the Rich and Famous in California. And so the fact that I was just changing a shower head and the wall came out of the thing. Taro. What's taro? Let me know because I hate ants. Hate them. I don't like any bugs at all. No. Okay. Ruthie, you have my number. Send me a text, right? It's not the California number. It's the Indiana number. And I think I sent you a text on, I sent you a text. I don't know that you saw that came through. So it's a 260 area code. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Make sure you get in on your spot. I know we have a lot of people that are very excited to participate, and I look forward to seeing you join us. I've got hair and it's washed, and now it's like without the conditioner, it's starting to get frizzy. Frizzy! That's it. And this is my ADHD for you. We have an amazing trip planned, and I know that I'm excited to have you join us. Come and create and vacation at the same time. You're worth it. Me too. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one. God bless. Have a good Memorial Day weekend. Thank you to all those that have served for us and laid down their lives, that may we honor and remember all of the deployed troops. If you guys don't know, a liquid ant poison. Oh, I've seen that, like the gel, right? Yeah. The problem is they come in, like, it's just, they're weird here in Indiana, Ruthie. They're weird. My niece was pregnant and her husband was deployed, and with her second child, when a Jeep blew up and it flipped over and he passed away, leaving her as a widow with a baby on the way and a little one. And so that's how we got into our deployed troops, was him, like sending cards to her while he was still alive. And I'll just tell you, the gift of a handmade card has continued on for, see, her daughter is the same age as Karina, 17 years. Wow. That's crazy. And so every year they open up these cards that Dad sent that was so excited just to wait for his new baby and see his baby, and he's gone, and yet the cards live on. So a handmade card does so much more. And you guys deserve to create something beautiful and pretty and easy and fun. So that's it. I'm going to let you go. God bless. Have a good evening. And I'll see you creating next week. Talk to you later.